Hey guys, Diana here with Immortals Inc. And today we're here to talk about trades. I got my money man, Carlos, sitting with me today, who give all the
particulars.
Ooh, nice.
Details. Many of you have noticed or seen online, we have a new machine. It's called the Fizz Batch 9000.
Whoa.
It's so much fun saying like Fizz Batch 9000. It's like the...
It doesn't sound real.
Right. Everything's like the 5,000 or 2,000. We actually have one of those now.
It's like something out of the 70s horror movies, sci-fi horror movies, where it's going to come back at you and eat your face.
So I have been waiting for the new year. Basically, we've kind of like slacked off on trades and kind of all that stuff because I knew this was coming in. So we wanted to get the room prepared for the machine. So we are at a point now, we've been working on it. I've been working on it for probably about a good, I don't know, maybe a month. Has it been that long?
About a month.
It was during the holidays, so there was downtime. But we're actually at a point now where we're good to go, right?
Yes.
Okay.
With rules.
And we gotta explain what this machine does first of all.
So this machine will it will price everything. We're going to take in collection. Let's talk about trades here for a minute. So trades, we have a trade form. You guys bring your trades in, you drop them off. A lot of you know that. A lot of people don't even know that we do trades. We have singles. We have a separate inventory in store than what we have online. Totally separate inventory. So the machine will do my big collections. I can drop a big collection in there. Carlos, again, is my guy, so he's going to tell you about the prices. We're going to actually put all this together. Yes. So a lot of the smaller trades that you guys bring in, a couple cards, like if Mikey's here or I'm here, we'll probably do that little trade for you. Still got a little trade form you got to fill out, though, that, we accepted, you accepted, and we did the trade. But for collections, you're going to bring those here, you're going to drop those off, and you're going to give us a few days to go through your collection. Now, we're doing a couple different things. We're doing a collection for a trade. If you want to do a trade, then there's going to be pricing, though. If you want to do a collection just to appraise your... if you want to do a trade just to appraise your collection, then that's going to be a different price. And it's going to be a solid price for us just to bring your trade in, your collection in, and see what the value is and how much it's worth.
We can break it down because we're not going to appraise them like the lights, like we're not going to tell you these cards is like a 9 or a 5 or a 10 or.
Oh no, we're not professionally doing it. We're giving you our advice. This is all our advice and
If you bring your cards in and you say how much is this, how much are these cards worth? TCG market, approximately. She can put them through the machine and she'll be able to give you a price, an estimate. That's not a guarantee that you're going to take it somewhere and go, nor is it a guarantee that we're going to buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I actually have a customer right now that he brought me his collection, and he wants me to evaluate the cost of his collection because he thinks he has some cards in there that he wants to send off to get graded.
Yeah, that would be a thing. We could tell you.
We can tell you where you're at, but if you want something graded, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, we could tell you whether it's worth following through with a grade or if it's something we've had people bring in cards that were like they found in their attic or something like that, and then they're like, I don't know if it's worth anything, and you find out it's like a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 card in there, like Pokemon or something like that. You're like, hey, yeah, you got to go get this. We can either find a buyer for you, or you got to go get this appraised, and got to get it
graded.
Jeez, yeah. Sorry. But as far as the online stuff goes, when you bring your collection in, like she said, like my wife said, if she's here or if Mikey's here, if you got a couple cards, you'll do it. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
Carlos is not.
Like under 50?
Well, it depends on how busy we are.
It really just depends on what's going on.
If I'm not busy, other nights are slower than other. I know
a lot of times. A lot of the older guys that have been here for a long time, they think that, or they haven't been here in a while. They used to come in and just trade them, but that's when we weren't busy. We're consistently busy now, and I'm not like being uppity about it, but yeah, it is a store we've grown, and it is a busy.
We don't want to say something we can't. We can't promise. We don't know if I don't know if I can get to your trade immediately or your small trades.
You have to fill out a form, and it just name, phone number, address, what you're looking for. Now, what we're looking for, a lot of trades we're doing I'll break down the numbers right now of how trades work.
So we're doing something different with trades than what we normally used to do, right? Because of the rares and the mythics and all that stuff.
Yeah. So let me break that down for you right now.
My money man.
So if you have cards, you bring them in. We go TCG market, light play. All right. We're not going to say anything's near mint. And if something's really beat up, we're going to tell you it's beat up. So we're not going to give you that. But anything $2 and up, whether it's Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, whatever, right? $2 and up will give you half the market value in store credit. If it's a rare or a mythic out of whatever, we'll give you 25%.
If it's under $2.
No,
if it's over.
it's over $2.
If it's over $2?
Yeah.
No.
I
Or is it included
thought
with
if
the
it was a
over?
rare mythic, it's under $2. If it's
Yes.
above 2, it's 50%, right?
Oh, yeah. If it's above 2, it's 2. Sorry. The mythic and the rares is 25% no matter the cost. And then anything $2 and under that's not mythic or rare is just bulk. For every 1,000, we'll give you $10 in store credit, or we give you $5 credit, right?
I think so. I think that made sense. So basically what you're saying is the $2 and up is 50%.
Yes.
$2 and down is what?
Mythic and rares are 25%.
Yep.
And then anything that's not mythic or rare, it's by the 1,000. For every 1,000, you get $10 in store credit or $5 in cash.
And what if it's
Perfect.
like 500 cards of bulk? Would you get $5?
I'll just like evaluate
Prorate
that,
it. It's
prorate it,
prorated,
see what I
so-
Yeah.
include it in the
also-
collection.
Because you've already done some of that.
But also, listen, cash, we'll lowball you in cash because that's just the way life is. You know, like we have to resell it.
It's
So
1/3.
It's 1/3, but don't expect you to walk in here. You have to prove it with me, and if we have the cash, we're not like
Yeah.
rolling in cash. So we're looking for store credit. If you want to get more store credit, you're here and you have a hobby and you want to buy something else, or I'm done with Magic. I want to do Games Works. I want to play 40K. Okay, I got done. I don't need any of this stuff. I want to get some more packs. Yeah, we'll do that all day. All right, cash. Don't walk in here expect to get cash and get all angry at me because the last guy that did probably not coming back. So
You said you weren't rolling in cash.
No.
I think you are rolling in
no, I'm
cash.
not rolling in cash. So listen.
He's lying.
So also another feature we have with
Well,
this.
I want to say one thing on that. On that point, I want to add that just because we give you a trade price, like if I really want your trade, I'll negotiate a little bit. So if you guys want to try to negotiate a little bit, it's not solid. It has to be. So I just want to add that in there that, we will negotiate a little bit. If you're not comfortable with the price, don't be afraid to ask.
Maybe.
Go on.
I just listen. It's fine.
Don't listen to Carlos on this part. It's all right.
Respectful negotiation.
Yeah. So any more trades and everything you deal with Diana. Don't deal with me because I'm terrible.
He'll be a
And
solid.
I'm not being mean.
He's
I'll
a
take care.
solid yes or no.
Yeah.
I am. Let me see what it is, and I'll think about it. And so is
Yeah, we
Mikey.
can work-
Mikey's
yeah.
that way too.
They can work with it. And it's
Mikey
not-
works with them more. I work with them more. Carlos really doesn't. Carlos
Yeah,
is
it's
the
not
money
that I don't
man.
want to talk to people. It's just I don't know anything about it. It's grown beyond me, and I mess it up. So I don't want to touch it no more.
Yeah, and also we used to have the time. We used to have the time to take trades same day, and now, like you guys said, it's at that point where like we'd love to do that, but we just can't anymore. So don't expect that we could do these same day trades anymore. We just can't. It's a lucky occurrence.
Well, the other thing is too is there's other trades before you. People are bringing, people are bringing in trades,
and they're waiting.
I might have 2 or 3 trades across the hall waiting to get priced. So that's why we came up with the system, because it was chaotic. I had 5 people with trades just waiting, and there was no answers for anybody. So now it's a solid routine, and there's an answer for everybody.
And then
you get a phone call when your trade's ready.
And then, as you know, that also has a point of like when you're at the counter and you come in, you want an instant trade. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to negotiate. That's not the time to negotiate when I'm at the front counter. That's why it also is helpful, because like we'll call you up, you come in and you talk and you do all this stuff and you see what's going on. Oh, and if you bring your trades in and we do all that work and then you say no, I don't want it. I don't want to do the trade. It's going to cost.
There's going to be a fee for that
a
now.
Fee. If you take the trade, it's a waiver of a fee. Because what we're finding was people were bringing it in, and then back when we were doing it manually, they would get a whole printout, a whole breakdown of what their collection's worth, and they'd be like, "Oh, I don't want to," and they walk out. Well, that's 5-6 hours of my time or somebody's time I'm paying that just out of pocket.
Yeah,
so it's
you're
like
paying for that. So
it was okay when it was a few people, but now
it's getting bigger.
It's actually crazy. I don't think people understand how many trades come in and out every day now.
I don't know if you can hear that, but we're going to keep that in there because
There's a spider.
our one employee was told to call on our walkie-talkies if she needs us.
Emergencies.
And apparently there's a spider in the dice bucket. Kill it.
That she thought she killed, but apparently didn't.
Oh wait, the last rule is leave it alone. It eats the bigger bugs.
We are a part of the storefront here. Yeah. Like we're really connected to the storefront. Though. We're just in a different office for people that want to break the fourth wall.
Yeah. So, but if you bring it in, it's going to be for every 1,000 cards. And this is how we also. This is going to be two things we're going to do. If we evaluate your collection, you don't want to trade. The cost is going to be. There's going to be a cost associated.
Do we know what the cost is?
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm going to tell it right now.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you want to just bring your cards in, say you have 1,000 cards. I'm like, I don't know what this is worth. And you give it to us, and you say, I just want to know what the value is. We can do that for you. It's going to be $15 for 1,000 cards. We'll give you a price. So if you give us, you bring in your trade and you use 500 cards, and we do your trade, and then you decide you don't want to do it. Then it's going to be $15 because it's under 1,000 cards. For every 1,000 cards, it's $15 for our efforts and everything. If you say, yeah, I'll trade those cards in, then the fee's waived. If you bring us the cards in a box unsleeved and not in a binder, $15. If you bring us the cards, and this is only based on time, it's not because we don't want them. It's the time involved in this. We have people that bring in binders of cards now. We can't evaluate them in the binder. I mean, that's just not the way we do it. So if we have to take the cards out of the binder, it becomes $30.
Which we do if there's ever any binder.
If we have to take them out of the sleeves or anything like that, it's $30 for 1,000 cards.
I'm going to interrupt right here and say a lot of customers tell us that they bring binders into stores and the store owners or whatever, just pick through the binders to see which cards they want. We don't do that here. We will evaluate every card you give us. So know that if you're bringing that collection here, it's getting run through that machine. And so we won't put it back in the binder. We're not going to re-sleeve it or any of that. So keep that in mind. If you have things that are more expensive that you don't want in the binder, maybe that could be a separate trade, which we would work with people on individual cases. So if you have something, ask us. We'll see if we can work something out with you.
Yeah, and this is in no means to say, well, don't bring it in unless you know what you want. No, if you have questions,
if it's sleeved or unsleeved,
if you have questions, bring it in. Just talk to us. Bring it in. Have any questions? Ask away. We're here for you on that. We're just trying to get it streamlined because it's becoming popular and it's becoming bigger, and we're moving a lot faster. So it's like we're just trying to get it out there on like how we do things. Always come in and ask. Hey, I got a question.
I have so many cards in the room across the hall that need to be sorted still. They're sitting there waiting to go online or in the boxes in our store. So every day there's new cards going online, and every day there's new cards going in the boxes across the hall. So that's all from trades. It all rotates. But the trades have to get done. Everything has to get rotated through for all that to happen. So that's why there's a process of, well, today I can't do this because I have to process this. So trades are going to wait till the next day. That's why we say give us a day or two, a couple days for the trades.
And if you're watching this and you're like, what online store are they talking about? I put the link in the description. But like she said, every trade almost gets filtered back into our online store. So that's kind of helpful for people who come in here and look through cars and they're like, well, this is all they have. No, it's not all we have. The whole inventory across the hall.
Yeah, the inventory in the store and the inventory online are two different inventories.
Yeah.
Completely different inventory. You might find something online, it won't be in store. You might find something in store that might not be online. So,
I'll tell you one thing. One thing to know is all of our commons and uncommons that are a higher price card. So all of our rares and mythics go in our binders. All of our uncommons and commons go in our boxes, and you guys dig. But we have higher price commons and uncommons. Those are online. So make sure you check online too.
And online is not same day, people. It's not same day.
If you order online and you want to pick up in store, go to immortalsinc.com, our website, and then go to store and shop or whatever. Up there in that tab, it'll say TCG online or TCG.
Yeah, TCG player.
So then you'll just click on there. So then you can order there, and then you'll be able to pick up in store. So you don't have to pay the shipping fee. I believe the order has to be over $250. I think I've heard that from other customers.
$2.50.
But I do a lot of in-store online sales. So, people pick up in store. So check it out. It's all new. It's all going.
Do you ship internationally too?
I ship internationally. I'll ship pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, I think you got most of Europe, some Japan, North Korea, South Korea. No, not North Korea.
I mean, we did pick our countries because
you do because some of them are some of them are hard to ship, but we're learning. We're adding countries as we go. So so far this
some countries they're thieves and they'll steal the cards from the post office apparently. So you don't want to ship there.
Oh, yeah, didn't you ship to the North Pole?
I did, but it was not in the North Pole.
It was the
United States.
But it was
it was the North Pole, United States.
Like military, a lot of military guys.
But it was really cool.
Or New Zealand was the farthest you got so far.
New Zealand. So yeah.
And then you shipped to Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. No, I wonder if it's really the Samuel.
It's not Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, do I not? I'm not saying
no,
it's Samuel J. Can I say that?
No, you can't say.
But it's so funny because sometimes I do get big names like that, and I just I wonder if it's really them. But
no, it's not.
It's fun.
Hey, you never know.
So you guys come and check out our new trade system. I think we have everything pretty much in the store for you, information wise.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any questions, come on in, talk to us.
I gotta go redo that sheet again.
And then if you want to come see the machine, or if you want to see the machine now, there's a link below to this video in the description that shows you what the machine's about, what it does. If you want to come in, maybe if it's just one of us working, might not be ideal, but if we have multiple on the stand, they'd be happy to show you the machine and see its ins and outs.
A lot of people worry about it, because it's going through a machine. This machine, you guys can look it up, FizzBatch 9000.
TCG Machines, or is that the company that makes it?
TCG Machines, yep. They're in Canada. A couple young guys got together and came up with this, and the cards run beautiful. There's nothing but rollers, and it just rolls through. Is very smooth, so
doesn't mess up the card in any way.
Doesn't mess up the card in any way.
If you're a store owner, tell them we sent you.
Yeah.
Or if you're thinking about it, give them a call.
So we're the only one in Ohio that has this machine. So there's not very many people. It's a very new machine. We've already been grandfathered in because they're growing. Come and check it out.
If you like this, give us a like, subscribe. If you want to hear more, give us a call. If you want to help us out even more, you can join.
You could join
feeds. And then,
and if you want to do trades, come in and fill out a form.
And obviously, you want to see Diana or Mikey because they're nice. I'm the
Carlos
mean trade guy.
So.
And watch out for the spider and the dice.
Oh yeah, watch out for the spider and the dice.
Go see what she's doing.